Hello, rail friends, and thanks for being with us tonight on Rail Moments. We're live at the north end of Dalton tonight. Wanted to switch it up a little bit, so until it gets dark, we're going to take a view from the other end of Dalton. Right now, we got the switcher on the side, train action coming right at you right now, headed north. Let's get started, and thanks for being with Casey and I here on Rail Moments. are you? Another day in paradise. I seen them take longer. Hello again, rail friends. How's everybody tonight? Sorry I'm late. I left work at least well over an hour late. My apologies. I am so sorry, you guys, to keep y'all waiting for Trackside Tuesday Under the Stars with Casey and I here on Rail Moments. And on the way down, I thought, you know, let's try and change it up a tad tonight. Just for fun, we'll start off here. We're at the north end of Dalton. So for those of you who've been with us before on Tuesday night, you hear them call the crossing clear at north end Dalton, and then down to Hare, and then down to where we are. Well, tonight, we're gonna start in reverse, and we're gonna stay here till it gets a little darker, and then at that point, we'll move back to our other position because of the fact we're underneath a viaduct, so you're getting a lot of echo back, but to my knowledge, we won't have any lights here. So I do know there's lighting underneath. I've never filmed from where we're standing right now before. We got a little track here.
CSX dispatch for answer, over.
Hello, Robert. We're going to go Rocky Face.
Okay, and you taking everything with you off the side here, Dalton, over?
Everything's going, Robert. I'm flashing prices, buddy.
All right, okay. I'll show that sign is clear then. Watch for your signal here at north end of Dalton, over.
All right, pretend I'm a Southern.
Yeah, well, now we're talking. We'll get you right across then, over.
And you ain't lying. There it goes. Talk to you when I'm done at Rocky Face.
It's Rocky Face. You gonna shove everything back to Dalton then, or what are you gonna do? Take it to Tunnel Hill or what?
Yeah. Get a reverse. Might go to Carterville.
You heard Robert. They're going to Rocky Face. Woo! We're off to a rolling start.
Back, we can try.
Yeah, we'll try. No, we'll just go to the ramp, Robert.
I do have a 647 trying to get us south at 23rd Street, so we'll just have them wait until you're done. But yeah, you can reverse back south when you're done at the Rocky Face, over.
All right. Appreciate it. I'll bug you anyway, so you don't get lonely.
Yeah, you know, I only got like 50 people out here at any given time, over.
Well, tell Matt says hi.
I'll tell them all, over.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Stacy, dispatch rep.
All right, we'll have plenty of time to talk later, guys. Here comes the local, as you're heard. He's taking everything off the siding, headed to Rocky Face. Crash said it best. The Rocky Face special is headed out tonight. And there he goes. Hey everybody, hello again. Like I said, when we pulled up, as we were coming down, I thought let's try something different tonight. And it's like, what can I do to mix it up? And it's like, hey, let's go up to the other depot, which is currently closed. It used to be a restaurant, as we've talked so many times. But we're at the north end of Dalton. Right behind me is where CSX is the track closest tonight. So the W&A is right there. Over on the far side, John said it right, from the yard, and we've all had that conversation, but he pulled out of the siding up on the yard, and he brought all the cars on the siding, and they're doing the Rocky Face special, headed on up the road, and we'll see them back later tonight. But we did decide we had enough tracks here to call it a yard, so he came out on the far side, diverged over one, came up here, diverged over the NS line, which goes up, and then came over to the CSX line. So just the exact opposite, guys, at this end of Dalton from the other. Closest track to us is the active live W&A sub. Second track right next to it on that side, Atlanta North District. So, and then as they go out, up here, it turns into just two. One to the right, that's your NS track, Atlanta North District. From here up to Vardell, Cohutta, Appison, Ottawa, where they then turn at the Y up there by the old water tower and go west into Chattanooga and the DeBuck's Yard. Once they get to Citico, they can make the northbound turn and go across the beginning of the CNO and TP up to Cincinnati, or continue on west to Mississippi and to points beyond. And on the left track, on the W&A, after us, as you all know, Tunnel Hill to Ringgold, Ringgold on up to our other camera at the 122.8 at Graysville and in the Audubon Acres Bird Sanctuary, and then on the bypass through the edge of the DeBuck's Yard over to Waxahachie. And as you heard, we do have one holding in Waxahachie coming south, but he's going to have to hang on until Robert gets done delivering the Rocky Face Rocket Special. Get those that big train up there, and as y'all heard him, he emptied out the siding here in the rail yard in Dalton. So, hello John, hi Tony, Southern Railroad, Railfan, everybody, thanks for being with us tonight. Crash 1984, thanks for hanging out. And by the way, guys, yep, you guessed it, Chuck is having a birthday today. 1 week later, hanging out trackside with you, Chuck has decided he's going to have his birthday party with us tonight. So, I'm not going to dance, but I know somebody that will. Come on, Sheldon. Let us have a birthday dance. So, we're at the north end. We can see the signal indications. We can see the signal indications for NS from here. We're on the, and I'll swing it around here real quick, although You guys are going to get excited. But up there are all condos. And this is their parking lot in the back. Right over there is Main Street that we tour down.
Dispatcher at 369. Looks like CSX ready for us there at Dalton. A signal indication for you. Y'all have yourselves a safe trip.
As I said, there's Main Street where we take our end of tour. And as you all know, we basically only have 2 rules. Well, now it may have to be 3 because no dancing from Sheldon. But number 1, have fun. Join on. When you see the locomotives go by, shout out what the models are, any information you know about them. John has an excellent memory or a wealth of knowledge. A lot of times some of the locomotives that we see, particularly over at the DeBuck's yard doing the switching, old Conrail locomotives. Found out the other night, John was telling me at 50 years old, when a locomotive hits 50, either has to be rebuilt or turn into scrap. So, rule 1, have fun. Shout out the power units, what have you. Let us know when you see them as they go by. And anything exciting, special, or out of the ordinary that you know of, please share it with us. We appreciate that. There's a lot of new people that jump on with us that starting their railfanning, what have you, and they haven't discovered just how much fun this can be, the different locomotives, what have you. And as you saw, we had some fantastic railroad art tonight on that auto rack that went north past us. Half of them were brand new, and half of them were painted up real good for us. So, and then rule 2, when the scanner stops, when the scanner starts, I stop. So, that brings us up. Those are the rules. Anybody else having a birthday, let us know. But from all of us to you, Chuck, happy birthday, Chuck. And we're glad you guys are hanging out with us tonight. Let's have fun. Like I said, we're going to start at this end, but we'll have to move to the other end a little bit later. Right now, we do have green indication. Let me spin you around. Let's see if y'all can see it. There you go. Let's bring it in. Right there on top of that red. You can just barely see it. Matter of fact, I think I might move us back just a tad so when our trains go by, I have a little more capacity to get the whole car on. They're a little bit close where we are. Like I said, we're on the dog walk here in the parking lot. And we have 369 coming at us southbound. So let's see. Oh yeah, here's a spot. If we move right here, hang on y'all. Gonna have a little earthquake and a little tremor. This is where I always drive Casey nuts when I start wiggling stuff and getting it all turned around and what have you. But we're gonna move right back here. All right, let's see. Come on back a tad more. That way we can should be able to see. Yeah, okay. There, we've got the green, so you can see the green indication. So this is gonna be our spot. Like I said, this is my first time here, so bear with me. Gonna take me a few moments to get set, situated, get the lay of the land, find the best spots for y'all. It's kind of like moving in a new apartment. You aren't quite sure how far to turn the shower knob to see how hot the water's gonna be. So, next, we gotta get leveled up here because we're all crooked now. Again, my apologies, but y'all are just going to work through this with me. This is like going to the scene and doing it together. So I'll get you all situated. Everybody relax. Y'all sing happy birthday to Chuck or something. Y'all having fun yet? Let's see how straight we are with the tracks here. I don't want any crooked trains. We got one orange cone. That's pretty good. You guys happy with that look? Everybody okay with that? So I think John's saying yes. At the 50-year mark, they either have to rebuild or scrap. Is that what you're saying, John? Did I get that correct, what you're talking about? So, there we are level. We're going to swing opener all the way up for you guys. And you are now looking northbound. And our next train is going to be coming right at you in the middle of that camera. And I know y'all don't want to look at that dumpster, so let me bring it back. Okay. There you go. All right. So John said, yep, I understood it correctly. Once they hit the 50-year mark, it's rebuild or boat anchor. They get all tore down and go in the back of a rail car and take their final ride down the track and onto a boat and, I don't know, China beyond. Where do they go, John? What do you do with an old engine once you scrap it? Where do the pieces go? Oh, Tony, you're my hero. Hey, that went straight to a 10 plus. Good job, Tony. I can't wait to see this answer. Also, since we are up at the north end, hello, Jonathan. Hey, real quick, Jonathan, we're up at the north end of Dalton tonight. We have a southbound NS on approach, train 369, I do believe, and it's going to be our third train. For those of you that just jumped on, our first one was a auto rack with NS going north. Second, and like I said, as I pulled up, there was another NS going north as well. So, right after him, we had the local special making its run on up to Rocky Face with the Rocky Face special. Oh, I don't know, what were there, guys? 8, 9, maybe 10 cars. So we're at North Dalton, and on this end, Jonathan, and for the rest of you that just hopped on, the CSX track is closest to us now. We're on the other end, it's on the far side. Second track over is the NS line, and if you're looking right now, dead center in that camera picture you're about to have as the delay kicks in. That track you see where the person's walking across right now down there, the track that bends to the right, that is NS. The track that bends to the left right here, right behind that building that you all see, that is CSX. And John, I believe, if I'm correct, you're calling this a diamond here as well. Is that correct, guys? I know you hear what I hear. Here we go.
CSX AC dispatcher, Jacksonville, Nashville. Yeah, come on south, and then, we got a 647, probably about 45 minutes away, at this point, so whenever you get down there, just, I guess, plan to clear up. And then behind him is a C30318, trying to leave Waxahachie, behind him, over. Sir, thanks. AC dispatcher out. Clear, north all clear here, 369.
clear Walnut, 369 now.
Well, there was some variety. 4 total units. For power on that train up front was 4420 and 6991 on the head end. I think somebody already posted those models. And our DPUs, a pair of DPUs, 4581 and 4823. They're in the middle. Haven't looked yet to see if somebody posted those, but if someone hasn't, hey, you guys, go ahead and post that now. And I noticed some of the placards on the tankers. We had 1824 displayed. One of those extra noisy cars. Plus we've got a strong wind tonight. So we had placards on some of the tankers for 1824 and 3257. So if anybody knows what's in those cars, hey, share that with us. And I think I saw someone have a question about channels to monitor. And so I know all of you guys, Railfan, I know all of you guys know the different channels. So share with and help us answer all those questions. I appreciate all you guys and gals hanging out with us tonight. And many times when I say guys, it includes the gals, but just in case, gals and guys, all y'all, we're hanging out at the track. As you heard, 647 is holding up to the north of us. So if anyone's watching the other rail cam, our other rail cam at the 122.8, you guys will see him coming our way, and he'll pass Cody up there in Tuttle Hill. He'll make his way down to us. And as you already heard, where we are, there are a large number of crossings just to the north of us. So consequently, you're going to hear a lot of horn action at this end, way more so than the other, except for we only have the one crossing where we normally are. So I think that brings us up to date. If y'all haven't, go ahead and shout all those units out, what models they were. As you can see on the tower, for NS southbound tonight, all red now on display. He does go double track. NS goes double track, about from here, maybe 5 miles up. It goes double track up by, I think that's, John, is it Waring? It's just before they get up to Barnell. But the NS does go double track up there. I have to think about it for a moment. It's where we caught the Saw in the Sky video. If y'all haven't seen what it's like to give a railroad track a haircut,
Let's go ahead.
that's the place to see it.
Go ahead, over. You got working wrong, correct?
Working out of the back of Production Unit 6 tonight.
Jumped in. I call it a roll mechanical right now. Let them know. 19-4, I got you.
For those of you who just jumped on, those are condos at the top, their parking lot, the old depot where the restaurant was that we've talked about previously that's now closed. And while NS southbound is red, right just past the depot you see, the CSX marker is green. Here's the overpass that we're under. There's a number of them, like we've talked before about every other road in Dalton. One goes across the tracks, one goes over the tracks. So, green signal indication, CSX. I do believe it's going to be the local coming back right past us, and we'll see where they send him from here. But CSX does have green signal indication. And as you all saw, there's the power on our two center units on the DPUs. Thanks, Cody. NS 4420 in the middle was an AC 44C 6M, and 6551 in the middle was an SD 60 E Edward. Excuse me, those are the front. My bad, I didn't go down far enough. The middles, 4581 was an AC 44C 6M, and the other one, the other DPU was number 4823 was an AC 44C 6N. Sorry, I didn't read down far enough. Are you telling me that the Crescent City has a band tonight, or you're wishing the Crescent City Tavern had a band tonight? Which way does that question go? Hello, Dylan. Thanks for saying hi to everybody. Hey, don't forget, you guys, it's Chuck's birthday. Don't let him get off easy. Somebody already asked if he was old as dirt. Anybody else had a birthday this week? Since Sunday. Anybody had a birthday since Sunday? As you know, we'll be back here come Thursday night. I don't know, but if the Crescent City Tavern has a band, we're going to be finding a new place, because even though he sung a little off key, or depending how you want to describe it, it did pick him up as infringements with the music on the channel, which causes Casey all kinds of grief with copyright, etc. So let's hope when we move to the other end, the only singing is what you guys do. And if anybody's in the notion to get a tattoo for their birthday, special event, or loved one, the tattoo place is a half a block right from here. You can watch trains, get a tattoo, have a drink, food across the street, and make it back for the next train. And yes, any music that's copyrighted, if it's played once they process the video, when I'm all done with you guys at the end of the night and I tell it done and it processes through YouTube, it automatically picks up any infringements. And that's when Casey says, Mike, and then he goes to work on correcting the problem. So we have to be cautious of using just like the same problem with the Santa train last year. They were playing copyrighted music. So when we did the trip through Virginia, so we have to kind of be conscientious of that because it does create a problem for Casey in the production studio. So no, we didn't get copyrighted. We had content that was. All right, let's go back to the scanner.
Mechanical's been notified. He said he got a second shift coming on. He's on his way back to Rome right now, but he said when he gets there, time that shift change or something, but he's on that second shift though. I'm up to be there waiting for you, hopefully. That's right. And if not, they won't be too long.
Well, as you heard, somebody's having a mechanical. And they're getting some help out as we await, which will probably be next, is the arrival of the local coming back home here to the Dalton yard, because there's more than what we decided, guys, the other night. If it had more than 4, it's good to be a yard, or 5, but either way, we agreed finally that a fire truck can be a fire unit, because sometimes it's not a full-fledged truck, and even though small, it can be a yard. So the wind is blowing. It's quite chilly out tonight. If y'all have wind noise, I apologize. I've got the dead cat on, so we've done everything we can to kind of keep the noise level down. And you'll hear, because like I said, we've got a number of crossings to the north of us, so you'll hear anything approaching loud and clear. So let's see who's got what for questions as we wait for our approaching CSX. And Dylan, to answer your question, we haven't been to the other end yet, so I'm not sure what's happening at the tavern. We just thought we'd just have a little fun and start at this end for the heck of it, just to change up. And as y'all can see, we're at North Dalton. The sign's right there on the mechanical box. So I hear horn, guys. Okay, guys, as you can tell, it is getting dark on us here, but we have a green signal indication as Cody just pointed out. So, we're not going to move till this one's passed.
CT dispatch to that 284. Alright, looks like that other railroad is ready for us there in Dalton. Be signal indication here for you. Y'all have yourselves a safe trip now.
That was kind of cute. As you heard him say, that other railroad is ready for us now. And for those of you that didn't see it, as Cody pointed out for us, right where that car just went over, top, green approach, NS, southbound. So we're gonna stay here, catch this train, then I'm gonna throw you all in the truck and we're gonna race up to our other spot. But so we don't miss this one, we'll just hang on here. Like I said, we wanna catch all the action we can, but we have no lights in this section, so it's just dark. But we don't want to miss this one, so we're going to catch him here, then we're going to move. So y'all sit tight, y'all sing Chuck happy birthday. Anybody else have a birthday this week? I don't know if I saw anyone answer that question or not. Production Unit 6 there. And the beginning of the north end of the yard. Hello, Luttrell. Thanks for jumping on with us tonight. Glad you're here. As you all see, we are losing our lighting here, but hopefully it'll be good enough to catch this last one. Hopefully NS will just send him a little quick faster. So you're going to see a great big white glare coming at you, and then we'll watch him this way where there is some light at least. So, let's get ready. Okay, we got the extra lights up. So like I said, we'll shoot him from that direction. He'll be coming at you from right there. As you can see, we have no lights overhead. So it just makes this section really dark, which really messes with the camera. Yes, Norfolk Southern southbound, making approach to us right now. NS 284, NS 284 southbound on approach to us here at North Dalton. So that'll be number 5 going past us. Again, a look back. Matthew, we'd like to thank you for being on with us tonight. If you haven't already subscribed, now's a good time. Everybody kind of hangs out. We just have fun on Trackside Tuesday under the stars, Trackside Thursday under the stars. Sunday morning we do sunrise at the dam, Chickamauga Dam, and then we move over to coffee at Coffee's Cliff, where the freight of the world moves past to the Eagles View. We hang out with Scott there, and then everything else that's in between that happens. And like I say, it's really fun to start Sunday morning off at the dam. It's so peaceful and the serenity of it, the bergs, and sun coming up or the river. It's just nice way, fun way to start, although we started late this past Sunday because there was so much fog we couldn't see the river. So, and then CNO and TP starts there as it goes across 10 Bridge. So, let's swing her north. Start listening for that horn, guys. And there's the G word that we need to watch for. I'll let somebody shout that out. As NS 284 makes his approach southbound to the north end segment of the trackage right here. That is NS train 284, NS 284 on approach to you guys right here at North Dalton. Immediately after this train, we're gonna pack and rush to the other end, so y'all get ready for a ride. We won't sign off, but we'll pack and go so we can get in position and not miss anything because we know there's CSX coming south. So here we go, NS 284 southbound, North Dalton right here at Rail Moments, hanging out with all you guys and gals on Chuck's birthday. Fun times with y'all. And we got the extra lights ready. Okay, guys, I'm gonna throw you up on the dash. Nobody get seasick on me here. Last time we did this, I dropped y'all. All right. You're gonna hop in production unit 6. With all the gear everywhere. Gonna get you all mounted right up here on the dash. Or you're riding on a first class seat. Oh, I hit something I shouldn't. Not sure what I did there. Gonna try and fix it, but so far, that's not working. Uh-oh, Casey's gonna be mad at me while I was putting y'all in here. I hit something I shouldn't. Oh no, that's not good. Y'all have to bear with me. I'm not sure what I did. My apologies. This is a first time event that has never happened before. Alright, I think we got rid of it. Alright guys, let's try this again. Let's y'all hop up there on the dash. And we're going to go for a ride to the other end of town. And if any of you are used to being in the back seat, don't have to worry about that tonight. You're in the front seat right up on the dash. So let me throw one more tripod in. We're packed and we're going to move where we got lights so we can finish the night. Alright, you guys ready to roll? Everybody give me a thumbs up that you're ready, and we'll roll down to our normal spot. I know, discombobulation. We got this. Y'all just sit tight. There. Now we're ready. And here we go. Trackside under the stars. Rolling through Dalton. And for those of you that have finished other videos with me here in Dalton, you know we take a tour through town at the end of night. And usually at this point, we're going the other way. So we'll run her in reverse. If y'all didn't know, 90% of the world's carpet is made within 25 minutes of where you guys are right this minute, you guys and gals. Chances are that carpet or hardwood that you're walking on tonight, especially the carpet, came from right here. And up to Main Street, and as you guys know, Peacock Alley. And we're turning on to Hamilton, coming off of King. And here we go as we hurry up as expeditiously as possible so we can get back into position so we don't miss our next train. We know we got CSX action. CSX and NS just passed through. Could be one on the siding just south of us, so we're rolling through town. Next time we come through, there's a parking deck we may try. Just to change it up a little bit. This town's so pretty at night. Just a beautiful drive through town here. As we are just a few blocks. Dalton isn't that long. We're just a few blocks away from where we normally would be. So here we go. Turning on to Morris. And getting ready to get back to where we all hang out. Take a look and see if there's a truck there with band equipment. Doesn't look like it tonight, so Casey won't be mad at me. That's one thing I don't like, because it causes so much work for him in the production studios when something goes wrong or I rattle or shake or whatever. So here we go. We're getting set. We're getting situated. Y'all hang on. As we make our way to our spot. Over here to the parking lot where we come up on the side and get into position. There's our spot. There's our sidewalk, and there's our parking lot. All right, here we go. Y'all hang on. I'm going to get us situated and maneuvered just right, so we'll be back to our normal vantage point. There's the dumpsters for the nightly run that we always talk about.
Dispatcher at 29F. All right, yeah, CSX ready for you. Y'all have yourselves a safe trip.
We got chimes, we got bells, we got it all, and it sounds like we may have 29F too. So y'all sit tight there just 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Don't jump off. Don't fall off the dash. Y'all behave. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hi, Anne-Marie. Thanks for joining us tonight. We just moved spots, so we'll be ready in a moment, y'all. We're not going to miss anything. Everybody stay calm. Just let me be nervous for y'all. It is super windy out today, so we gotta get the dead cat back on. All right, many of you recognize. There you go. Everybody, you're on your perch. Ah, that wasn't so bad. All right, let's get situated here. Not that much. Let's just get a little situated. Whoa, it's one or the other. Come on, easy there, camera. It just doesn't like it in the dark tonight. All right, that looks like we're pretty level. And as you guys hear, we have horn, and I believe that's gonna be 29F. So, not positive which we have yet, but let's go with the assumption. X29F. We're facing north. We're at the other end of Dalton. We're at Hare Junction at this moment. And we didn't miss a beat, did we? And then I'll catch up with y'all here in a little bit. But hey, thanks for being with us. I hope you had fun on the ride through Dalton. And I'll catch up with everybody that jumped on while we were relocating. And here we go, guys. We've got horn.
CSX AEC dispatcher, Jacksonville Lancer, over. Alright, you're clearing the ramp, switches line, normal. We'll got, alright, I'll get 2 by, and then you can call me after that, over. Thanks, sir. AEC dispatcher out.
lights off so I'm not blinded. To answer the question, we officially know that there is no band tonight at the Crescent City Tavern. As a matter of fact, there's hardly any cars here tonight, so it's a very quiet night at the crossing. So, Casey will be happy to hear. No. Oh my goodness, you guys, look how big that dog is. Whoa. They're taking the dog for a walk. We could put a saddle on that dog. Whoa. As they meander on down, taking the dog for a walk through beautiful downtown Dalton. Holy smokes. Hope they got a big bag with them. All right.
If they get my hair right, okay, here we go with that.
It's been a fun and interesting night so far. What do y'all think? Let me catch up here. Latrell, if I missed you, I'm sorry. Next time you watch this, good night. Thanks for being with all of us. It's always fun to have you. It's fun to have all you guys and gals with us. So let me catch up here on everything. Anne Marie Elizabeth Rose, thanks for being back with us again. If I remember right, it's New Jersey. I know it's up in New England. So welcome back to tonight. We're in Dalton. Sunday we all hung out together. We were in Chattanooga. So thanks for being back on with us tonight. I kind of think that was John. I'm not sure. They did talk about 29F coming, although it doesn't say what type train that normally is, but it is a daily run. So to the best of my knowledge, unless one of you can tell me better, I think that was 29F rolling south on the NS track, which is the Atlanta North District track. And as y'all can see, Casey's on with us from the studio. That truck squeaks as much as that locomotive does on Sunday mornings at the Cliff. You know, Chuck, the problem with getting older, you're not able to wait as long when you're on a trip, so we have to stop more often. So get used to it, my friend. I went as quick as I could, and I threw everything in, and we got down to the other end. So the tavern's open. You run on in there. Hey, by the way, did you find the birthday card I left you? Charlotte wanted me to let her put her paw print on it. Scanner noise there to tease us. Cody, John, either of you get those 3 units on the front for locomotive types for the power on the head end. Hey, Crash, I know they tore the other parking deck down because I used to go up there when I watched way back when. Does the parking deck that's still here, is that in the same place that the old one was and they built a new one? And can you get up on the roof? And if so, that'll be one of the places that we will visit. Casey and I talked about today, as a matter of fact, about getting y'all a little better or a different viewpoint, because this is kind of a unique yard. Y-A-R-D. I know that's going to excite some of you, but I live on the edge. The rest of the time I just stay confused, but I can say I'm old and get away with it. Yeah, because we would like to show you all the diamond from overhead, and I would like to find a spot better than risking my entire life sitting up there in that great big pipe on that overpass as all the people dodge past me saying, hey, let's get the guy that's sitting there on the pipe, 3 points. And Yes, Anne Marie. I hope you don't mind if I shorten it. Our other cam that's live all day, actually it's 24/7, but since it's in a huge, massive bird sanctuary area at night, it is pitch black, but you hear all the creatures of the night, the cicadas and what have you. And when a train comes by, you either get blinding white or blinking red. If you get the blinding white, then he's traveling north. If you get the blinking red, he's headed south, going down to see Cody in Tunnel Hill, where the famous tunnel is and where the general went through. Casey, are you telling me we have two southbound?
CSX dispatcher Jack's full answered order.
Sorry, there I was a little washed out. Had one of the incidental lights still on. So that does seem to clinch it. 29F is an intermodal daily, as John just put on there. Oh, hard! We'll talk after a bit. Let's get the lights back on.
North Dalton, the middle Dalton, M647 southbound.
see you again.
Yeah, I'm walking. How you doing?
Not nearly as hot tonight as it's been.
Fine.
First time I wore a jacket all summer.
Okay.
Good to see you. Enjoy your walk.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. I know I'm way behind on the chat. Okay, real quick, because I know somebody by now has said it. Cody, Dylan. Yep, we went from amber to green. That was number 8 tonight. Our 8th passing of trains tonight. That was CSX, train number M647. Looked like our locomotives were 7235 and 5456, if I got it right. Couple quick interesting notes. Did you all see the great big entire car, the side of it, soda, and right behind it was a second car with little soda on it. So we have big soda and little soda on that southbound. That's right. Green for clear approach on the NS. And looks like we had on that train Darius called the power. So Cody, our CSX 7235 lead locomotive, CM44AC, and 5456, our second up on the head end, an ES44DC. And Cody, are you telling me you have another horn in Tunnel Hill? I believe that would then catch me up with what Casey said earlier. He had 2 southbounds. So Cody, if I'm right, please let me know. You're telling me we have another NS coming our way. So if he's up your way, they'll put him on hold for a moment since the Diamond's currently cleared to NS going north. All right, so you just saw from Cody there. Cody's just 8-9 miles north of us. And Casey had said earlier we had 2, and he confirmed, and now Cody's got the second one. So we've got one behind. We're going to have NS to the north here on the Atlanta North District, and then CSX probably to the south on the WNA sub. Hey guys, it's a great night. Everybody keep up the chatter, share. Anybody new, please ask any questions. Anybody old got any questions? Speaking of old, Chuck, makes me think of you. But hey guys, y'all feel free, jump in, give us questions, what have you. Casey, I know you got something up your sleeve if you're going to tell us any of it. And also, Casey, I got out of the office late, almost an hour and 10 minutes behind schedule. Came roaring down here, and the second I got here, I had a northbound. I couldn't get ready quick enough. And so if you could fix all my descriptions and make me look the way I'm supposed to and get us all fixed up so everybody can find everything, I would really appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't get it all in right, but hey, we're having fun, or at least I am. And I can't believe it, but I have a jacket on tonight. My little knees are cold. Wind has been brisk. Papers are blowing everywhere. But hey, I'm having fun, and I hope you are too. So let's go back to the action here at Hare Junction Point, downtown Dalton, the center of town, carpet capital of the world, and the best place ever to hang out with y'all. So let's get back to the action, and I'll catch up with what everybody had to say. And if I didn't tell you yet tonight, thanks for being with us, because that's what makes this fun.
369, clear. 368, clear, here. 368 out.
I'm getting a workout with you guys tonight. Holy smokes. Whoa. Oh, let's see here. That was a who's list. Okay, first off, train 368. Another noisy car. That was train 368 northbound on the Atlanta North District. From Brosman Yard in Macon to the DeBucks Yard. Runs daily. And let's see at all those locomotives. I know somebody got them here. Let me scroll back. There was a list. Dylan. Looks like we had an AC 44C6M followed by an SD 70 ACE, a D9 44CW, and an SD 60E, and an SD 42. Whoa! Oh, there's a variety. And you guys, and me, and Casey, I guess it would be and I, or and Casey and I, whatever, we got a horn salute. Special toots for special folks. Trackside here with Rail Moments. That's why you want to be subscribed, not miss any action, and hang out Tuesdays and Thursdays, Trackside under the stars. Oh, that was a bunch of locomotives. Don't forget, you guys, Casey and I try to hang out on our other cam and chat during the day when either of us have time to keep up. I heard a rumor that the Illinois terminal, and I don't have my notes with me, but the Illinois terminal is making his way south, leading a train going to DeBucks. That's the only news I've heard today to pass on to you guys. So if anyone's got extra news, additional news, or any news, tell us while we're waiting. Dylan, thank you for everything. We'll see you Thursday, if not before, on the other channel. Anything happens, we'll always run to the track and try and catch it. So who knows, we could see you on Wednesday. We do have chatter. We do know that we have a CSX holding just north of us because Cody had him go past his house up in Tunnel Hill a little while ago. So let's get back to the action. Let's get ready. Don't go anywhere. If whatever you're drinking, you're out, grab one quick. We'll listen for horn. We've got southbound wind tonight, so we'll hear the horns way ahead drifting to us on the southbounds. And then after this train, we're probably going to have to put some power on the phone. And again, the winds are a little strong tonight, so I hope the dead cat's covering that up for you. So let's get back to the action here. Trackside on the CSX NS lines, where we think our next is a southbound CSX on the WNA sub. If my lovely wife is on with us tonight, hey, thanks for, hope you had a good night at karate. She's an instructor, and hope you're back on with us tonight, baby. Thanks to all of you for being with us here on Rail Moments. The 4 on the top, northbound signals for NS trackage. The 2 lower ones in the back, northbound signals CSX. So, let's tune our ears, listen for that southbound action, which is probably next on the CSX track crossing over the Diamond. John or someone, you guys have the power on the next train. Thank you in advance. Casey, any little surprises you might want to share? Everybody, hey, hit that thumbs up if you're having fun. And if you're not having fun, hit it anyway just to see if it works. And we now got this little fancy thing, if y'all want, down there at the bottom of the chat. You can get this crazy little highlight thing. Just punch it and it tells you what to do. All the way down at the bottom to the right. Just hit that $sign and it'll help you out with all the details. And then you'll be, woo! You'll just jump up there in all kinds of layers. I see lots of colors. Who's sending me colors on the monitor? Let me get this one spun around. Dylan's got all the important colors. Depends on which you were raised. It's either yellow or amber. Red is universal. We all agree on that. And the one we all get excited for, green. And then, as you know, we've invented the word for Trackside Tuesday and wherever else at night, glowing, when that locomotive comes around. Horns and gates. Horns! Lights going on!
Clear signal indication north and middle Dalton, main track south and C303.
thanks for helping us out with all that power. CSX, southbound, on the W&A sub, passing us right here in Dalton, Georgia, carpet capital of the world. Our leading locomotive, 3322, followed by 935. And Dylan's got the power for us, an ET44AC and an ET44AH, if I read that right. And we had a DPU on the train. Midway, we found engine or locomotive 809 and ES44AH. So, and that was a lot of coal cars. Whoa. So, I gotta catch my breath. I'm so excited. It's just been such a fantastic day. It's been fast-paced moving. Work was just crazy busy as always. But hey, I get to wind down, relax, have fun with y'all here at the track. And yes, believe it or not, it is August. My knees are cold, and I have my Rail Moments jacket on. I guess we'll just call this practice for this coming fall, because it's been breezy, chilly, and nippy, all in the same sentence tonight. So, we're back to Trackside. We're back with you gals and guys. Thanks for being with us. Don't forget, if you're new, feel free, please, ask any questions you have. There's somebody on here that knows the answer, and if not, we'll make one up if we have to. But we'll find it, we'll figure it out. So, I know y'all like the signal boards better than the crossing, so we're going to swing back, face north, take a look at the diamond, see what we get, listen to the scanner. 2 rules. 1, tell me what's 1, type fast, waiting. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That's right. Have fun. Number 2, scanner talks, mic shucks up so y'all can hear what's happening on the scanner. And if you're headed down to the Crescent City Tavern, there's still a couple parking spots left, so hurry up. Come on down, and if you want to hang out here, come on down. The more the merrier, the more the fun. So, here we go. Back to the lights. Listen for the horn, and ready to wave. That was number 10 to go past us tonight. And for those of you who just jumped on, we started with a little variety tonight, a little teaser. We always hear about North Dalton segment. That's where we started tonight, up by the overpass. And boy, it was crazy. The second we got here, local pulled up. So if you didn't see their start tonight, we got action right from the get-go. I mean, we no more and got here, and we got to getting, because the going was getting. So we had getting going, or going getting, or both, whichever way y'all want to put it. But we did have the local. He pulled up, waited, we had traffic right away, and then he took off on the Rocky Face Express. Took his whole, 8 cars up, and he came back with more than he left with. So, back to the action, back to the track. Enough of me. Let's see what y'all are up to. There. Top 4, Norfolk Southern. Bottom 2, CSX. Put them together, you got 6 of a kind. Tell me that poker hand won't win. You can even throw one away and still win. Although I don't know how you're going to get to 5 of a kind, but hey, looks good on the camera. Dylan, thank you again for handling the power for us on that one. Scanner's on, we're on, and I'm thirsty, so I gotta find something in the production truck. I left in such a hurry. You're right, Dylan. It's a match. CSX red, NS red. But hey, as we always talk, red on this end could mean green on that end. And I've not heard the defect detector tonight at the 36. So don't know if it's just not broadcasting that far or if there's an issue, but normally we get a heads up. I know Seth is already gone from up at Long. Hey Warren, if you're up, let us know, because you'll hear anything coming south past Long. Warren's up there at Appleton. So, back to the trackside we go, and I'm going to go rummage in the truck, see what I can find for my thirstest, if that's such a word. Scanner action. Wow, you guys, look at the moon tonight. Whoa. The other night it was like a 99% moon or something. There it is, way up there. It's almost like the crossing gates pointing at it. Let's see if I can do this. Should be about right there. Let me know when I get it just right. There, oh, I had it. I touched the moon. Who says I can't entertain myself? I know y'all saying, can he get it? Maybe. Sorta, right there. There's the moon, you guys. Thanks, Dylan. It took a while, but I got it. Thank you. All right, guys, let's go back trackside. Got a little scatter channel chat there going on, so let's see what the scanner's got to say. Let's try and get another one in here tonight. I know, Jonathan, I don't know what happened. As soon as you came back, the trains left. We hit number 10. Let me steal back here the camera for a moment. Jonathan, I don't know what happened. As soon as you came back, they all stopped. We've been rocking and rolling since we got here. Scanner's trying to chat there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's all my notes, Jonathan, from tonight. 10 locomotives leading trains have been past us tonight here in Dalton, and I was so optimistic. I got the next page ready. Pen is ready to start making notes, because I know we got another one coming at us. We just got to find him. Jonathan, thanks for being back on. Tell everybody what's going on up in New York tonight. Absolutely, Jonathan, we do. Unless it's monsoon weather and it's pouring rain and we can't make it out, but depending on how bad it is or isn't, we can always go under the canopy, which we've done one time. But yes, every Tuesday, every Thursday, Trackside with the stars, or Trackside under the stars. So we'll be back on Thursday night. And then Sunday, we go to the dam for sunrise at the dam, the Chickamauga Dam, where the 10 Bridge is, and CNO and TP line starts there at Citico and goes all the way up to Cincinnati. We start there, then we move over to the cliff, Coffee at Coffee's Cliff, where we hang out, where the freight of the world moves by, and we have an eagle-eye view of both CSX and NS up there on top of the cliff. So, yep, reserve your ticket right now so you got a front row seat come Thursday. Don't forget, during the week, Casey and I, and most of you, are on and off our other live that's on all the time. It's in the Audubon Acres Bird Sanctuary on the W&A, which is a CSX line, at the 122.8. and that's on. It goes off for about 10 minutes twice a day to reset around 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. At night, it's totally dark because it's in the middle of this massive bird sanctuary and also it's on the side of a mountain. So there are no lights anywhere. So during the night, you hear all the sounds of nature. And when a train comes, you get this, if it's coming northbound, you get this massive blast of white. And if it's going southbound, you get this huge blinking red. So it's really cool at night when it goes through. And in the morning, you see the wild turkey and the deer and everything on the track. Every now and then, for some strange reason, you see some human walking down there on the track. And then the sunrise, the camera faces basically more or less east. So we just get a beautiful sunrise. So around 6:30 right now, have you a cup of coffee or whatever your beverage is in the morning, watch the sunrise on our cam, chat with everybody. I don't get on at the earliest till 7:15. I try to have my first cup of coffee at my workstation at the house, my train workstation. Then I get ready to go to my daytime job, have some more coffee, achieve a lot, have fun there, and then rush down to Dalton for me, which from work is about a 45-minute drive, up to an hour by the time I swing by, pick up the production truck, swing over here, and then get live with you guys. So that's your answer, yes, we'll be here Thursday. So, Jesse, thanks for jumping on with us all tonight. Hey, everybody, you guys know Jesse from Whistleboard Productions. Jesse just hopped on for a moment. I know he's been on the same schedule as I have today. But hey, if y'all haven't subscribed to Jesse, now's the time to do so. Whistleboard Productions. WHISTLE, Board Productions. Check out all the new videos that he did. They released this week. And I'm not going to spoil the surprise. I'll let you all see what he's caught this week. He's had a good week up. He's up by the Johnson City area. So from us, probably about a 3-hour drive northeast of where we are currently. Jesse, glad to have you on. Anybody got any questions for Jesse? Please feel, just shout them out. And Jesse, we're winding down. We've had 10 so far tonight. And we're gonna hang out till 11 o'clock. So we've got another 26 minutes. Trackside here in Dalton at the Diamond. Been a good night. But as you can see, it's been chilly. My little knees got cold earlier. We started out up at the north end at North Dalton at the sign under the viaduct or the overpass there. So changed it up a little bit, got some variety, started off right away. Got the switcher action. They did the Rocky Face Express. Took about 8-9 cars up and came back with more than they left. Hey, we got a little chatter on the scanner. Want to see what they've got to say, and then I'll be back to y'all. And thanks, Jesse. Glad you jumped on. I know you got another early work schedule, and I know you've been working all the evening since you got home, since we talked earlier. But thanks for jumping on with us. And everybody, thanks. And don't forget, thumbs up if you like us, thumbs up if you don't like us. But whatever you do, have fun. And let's hope that chatter meant train. Just because it's red going north doesn't mean it's red coming south. Jesse, we had so much action tonight. We had a full page on our 10 train event tonight. And I got so excited and ready for the next one. I've got the next page all set up, ready to go, pen good to go. Now we just need our train. And you know how that goes. You never know when the next one's gonna be here. And what a beautiful moon tonight. So, we're gonna keep listening. And I know we're gonna get one more. I just feel it. If y'all haven't heard, when Jesse's around, he'll find a train. So I think he's going to get us one more yet tonight. Special thank you to my lovely wife for hanging out with us trackside sometimes and on here the rest of the time. And Jesse, tell everybody the big surprise, what's going to happen in less than a year. Other than you're going to be broke. Hey Dylan, yeah, we talked about that earlier this morning. I gotta teach these guys how to talk louder. Didn't make out what he said. I love the spirit. I gotta read this for those that don't, for those that watch this in the future, because a lot don't read the chat on the side. But the big surprise is that we were talking about with Jesse. He has picked a date and he's going to be married in less than a year. And he just wrote, "I'll be broke, but happily married." Now that is a fantastic plan and a great way to look at it. Good saying. I like that. And yeah, Dylan, Jesse and I talked about that this morning. I didn't even have one eye open. He was already calling. Originally, somebody rumored that the Illinois terminal was lashed up to on the nickel plate, and we were going to get a double excitement, but apparently the truth is you're going to send us down the Illinois terminal leading train 289, which most of you probably already know. 289 terminates here at the debug yard in Chattanooga. So Jesse's all prepared. He's got extra batteries. He's only going to sleep with one eye closed. He can't wait to catch it because it'll come through him before it comes on down to me. So we hope and plan, and hopefully it'll work out for the timings route, because like I said, I have to balance two jobs, this one and my other one, but hopefully the timing will work out where we get it tomorrow after Jesse sends it to us. And I think Jesse thought I'd see it tomorrow afternoon if I remember right, and he'd see it in the morning. And Dylan, I think you're saying the same thing. So we're going to keep both eyes open on it. Like I said, Jesse will hit him first, then send him on down to me. on Knoxville West End. So back to the track. We're going to hang out till 11. And then, because tomorrow morning's an early work day, and like I said, if we have the Illinois terminal coming our way, we'll go back trackside. And Saturday, you guys, we're getting up bright and early because we're going to chase the steam train. 4501 for the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum is running an excursion, so we're going to chase it. So everybody make plans to ride along on Saturday morning. We are going to chase it down to Somerville, and we'll do live so you can feel it, see it, hear it, and almost touch it. And for those of you in the area, there were some tickets left, it looked like still, to get on. So if you have it, now's the time. But Saturday morning, mark your planner, get your coffee or whatever you have in the morning, and we're going to chase 4501. If you all haven't seen our video of the doubleheader steam that we recently did, including drone footage on that, make sure you take a look at it. Casey put a really cool spin on the front of it. And also, Jesse, if I'm not mistaken, you've got steam on your channel videos too. So y'all take a look at that. Jesse hangs out in Chattanooga quite a bit, and he loves the Railroad Museum just like I do. So we're hanging out trackside. We're hoping for one more, at least. It's gotten all quiet. We were going as fast as little bunnies coming out of a hole, but it has slowed down dramatically. But like I said, we're hanging out. We hope to get one more, and we're going to be here till 11 o'clock Eastern Standard. And don't forget, we take our ceremonial drive through town. It's just beautiful down the road. So let's listen, see what we come up with on the scanner. Keeping an eye on the lights going northbound. And with the wind blowing south as it is, we can hear those horns way ahead of time on CSX and NS tonight. So back to the tracks, and let's hope that action continues like we've had all night long. It's been one thing after another. Thanks all of you, all you gals and guys, hanging out with us here on Rail Moments. Make sure you have fun. Anybody new, any questions you have, please feel free to ask while we're here in the Dalton yard. Oh, does it, Jesse? I guess that was the other one we were talking about. I don't have my notes and I'm getting old. Well, I guess I'm going to have to catch it going through Chattanooga as opposed to ending in Chattanooga. So correction on the IT, the Illinois terminal is going to roll through Chattanooga. He's going to wave at us, but he isn't going to end here. But either way, we're going to do our best to get him. Jesse will guide me in the right direction and make sure I either stay up late enough or get up early enough. Jesse's got a whole parcel of us that he takes care of. John, I'm not even sure where West Gordon Street is. Depending on the timing, we'll probably catch him at Bootlegger's Crossing or out in Ottawa. There's a nice big stretch there as he comes in where we caught the weight of the world, depending on the timing. Like I said, it just kind of depends, but that's the tentative plan. And if it's a little bit later on, we may drive all the way up to Sweetwater because I just love that town. And there's great night lighting there to shoot. So we're just gonna kind of play it by ear, see what time Jesse gets it. Hopefully have a conversation with the engineer time to get that train moving and get on down to us at the appropriate time. Oh, okay, on the TVRM excursion, we're gonna probably catch it. Our first one, we'll probably catch it coming past East Chattanooga at where the turntable is. We'll probably start there with our chase, and then we'll go over and catch it on Holt's Claw, and then we'll catch it at Burnside coming through the new housing development there before he makes his left and goes down on, and I can't think of the name of the line right there, but before he goes down through Rossville, where he switches over, he gets authorization and switches over to the left there by the Coker Museum, or the Coker Warehouse there at right before the 23rd Street cutover. And then we'll catch him on the back side of Rossville before he does the road crossover. And then we'll catch him down in Chickamauga, and we'll follow him all the way down, and then we'll get us a front row seat, try and get ahead of time so we can catch him on the turntable. So that's kind of the agenda as far as, and like I said, we'll do lives, and we'll try and catch him there at the bridge, which is that famous shot that everybody likes down in Tryon. So that's kind of our plan for Saturday. I just checked the weather. The rest of the week is 91 to 92 during the day after tomorrow, and right now sunny all the way through and including Sunday. So we should have great weather for the chase, and the 4501 will be leading that excursion down to Somerville. So that's our current plan. John, if I'm not mistaken, you're back in Chattanooga now, aren't you? There's just nothing more fun than chasing that train all the way down. It's just, as you know, and all the rest of you know, it's just the sound, the feel, the history, the moment, it's a spirit of that engine, of the time gone past. And for those of you who've been on TVRM, they probably have the best train food in the country of any excursion. They have dinner on the diner. Oh, that food, and unlike any other restaurants and what have you that you go to, the staff, the service is just phenomenal. And like I said, the food is great. And if you want a little more of something, and you're just like, hey, can I get some more beans? Or gee, can I get a second cake? Or they're just, yeah, just they're so accommodating. You just won't believe it until you experience it. And also the 98 car, the old Baltimore and Ohio Railroad President's car. The 98, I understand, is almost finished its restoration in the shop. And we sent a note in. We want to get on the waiting list to rent it so we can go for a trip with you guys on the 98. Oh, and that is just the coolest car. Let's just see if I hear anything to the north, but and again, they'll do the leaf excursions, but like I said, we're going to get on the list for the 98 to rent it, and we can sit on the back platform. We'll go live from there. Oh, we'll just have a blast. That'll be so much fun. And Christmas dinner on TVRM. If you guys are rail fanning, and John, you jump in here, Jesse, anyone that's been on TVRM's excursions or has been on the dinner train or the Christmas dinner train or just any of them, check out the website. They're very reasonable. They got all kinds of options, but the food, fantastic. And I didn't get this size by not liking food. So, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Steam train chase to Somerville on Saturday morning and Thursday night. Back here under the stars. Maybe we'll go up on the parking deck to start. We'll definitely have to come off of it once it gets dark because I know there's no lights up there. So we're listening. We're looking. I hope I can get you one more before we conclude to the night for the night, and we take our drive through historic Dalton. Yeah, any of you got anything from TVRM days and visits that you've had? Not only is it a great place to film and shoot, and trains and tunnels and bridges and you name it, they've got it. Share with us. I know everybody that's on would like to hear. And John, I know you're excited to get to see it. I don't think Jesse's going to make it down this trip if I remember our conversation properly. But he's got a passion for that train too. And we are rolling up on the 11 o'clock hour, so like I said, we will tour through town, everybody that's on. I'm hoping we can catch you one more. I mean, we were boom, 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 back to back as quick as we could get them through here. Casey and Cody were sending us down on the WNA, sending them south, but I haven't heard CSX dispatch in quite a while, and everything that he told us about has come and gone. So we'll listen for a little bit. At 11 I'll start packing and I'll throw y'all up on the dash. And as we take our ride through town, as you know, I think it was last Tuesday night maybe, we got about halfway through town, and the road through town is only a half a block from the train track. We had horns, so we made a right turn, and 3 seconds later, we were at the track and got us one more on our end-of-day trip through. So, don't leave, don't give up, hang on, hang out, and if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to subscribe so you get notification. I usually try and queue up about 15 minutes or so before we go live. But tonight, it was boom, action right from the get-go. I didn't even have a hard time to get on, let alone set y'all up a queue. So let's see what we get. And hopefully we can finish out our night with one more. Alright, let's go ahead and get you guys a front row seat for our tour through town. Here's a look at our crossing. Before we take off, there's the ice cream shop with the red roof, looking to the east at that point. And we're on South Depot Street. And there's our moonshine truck that we talk about. They're on the side of the Crescent City Tavern. And here comes another patron. And there's the Crescent City Tavern parking lot. And there's the Crescent City Pullman car from the Southern Rail Line. And there is the Visitor Center and the Dalton Depot from the late 1800s, remodeled early 1900. So let's get you mounted up, get you up on the dash of Production Unit 6, and we'll take a ride through town. Y'all want to go? It's really pretty at night. I've got everything packed up except our last tripod. There's a look northward. And for those of you that come here to Railfanning, if you've never been, make it a stop. That's about a 100-foot porch. And it's beautiful, fantastic seating, great place. As you see, you have lights all night long here, so you can come hang out, watch trains, no matter what your schedule is. So I'm going to go ahead and get you all up into the dash on Production Unit 6 here, so y'all can ride with me through town. Like I said, we could get one more train because our whole trip, the track's only a half a block away from where we are. So I'm going to pack up our last tripod. We'll shut up the tailgate and we'll roll through town together, and then we'll finish up. So sit tight, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, y'all ready to ride? All right, we are up in the cab. Comes a fellow on his motorcycle. Like I said, a little chilly out tonight. We're gonna leave the window halfway down so we can hear a train. All right. And here we go past the depot and the Crescent City Tavern and the Visitor Center and the Southern Pullman car. Like I said, this is just a beautiful drive. You guys are going to enjoy this. And thanks for hanging out to the end. I got my window half open, so if we hear a train, we'll catch it. Our old brick street, just like it used to be back when. This is a thriving railroad facility, started back in the 1860s. The General passed through here. Then in the late 1800s, tufting, the process of, came about, and ladies had their quilts. Then that's how they eventually made carpet, and a lady by the name of Mary started all that right here, and that's why Dalton today is the carpet capital of the world. And this is Hamilton Street, where we've got a green to proceed. Very historic, very clean, very pretty town. If you do plan to railfan here, like I said, it is a great spot there at the depot. Lighting all night, so if you're a night owl, you can hang out there. Daytime, if you play disc golf, they've got a night 299 yard setups. All through here are the famous peacocks. We're gonna let this impatient person behind us go, so they can go on around us. And all down this stretch are some huge peacocks. And since this is Peacock Alley, we're gonna make a wide turn here, but you can see one of them right there. And they're all throughout the town. Each one is different. They're about almost 5 feet tall. They're massive and they're beautiful. And like I said, it was because of Peacock Alley. If you come here, Dalton, Georgia was established in 1847, talking about peacocks. Here's a mural on the side of a building. Let's back up so y'all can see that. Again, very, very, very historic where we are. Dalton, Georgia. Established 1847. And right here on Peacock Alley. And there's the peacock. And at the bottom it says Dalton, y'all. Here's the second depot, but it is currently closed. It was a restaurant and bar. It had fantastic food. Here we are at the north end of Dalton. This is where we started out this morning. And you can see at this end, CSX track is on this side. And there are the northbound signal indications for the different lines. As you can see, all 6 are red. And as we get up here a little ways, I'll look back and we'll double check just to make sure we're not leaving a green. And if so, we'll see that train come right past us right here. So, as we get up to the viaduct, it used to have lights under, but now none of those are on anymore. All right, I'm going to check the signal boards to the south. Y'all just sit tight for a moment. Watch over the truck. Don't let anybody get in. Let me see if we've got anything coming south. See if we've got any greens or not. Well, I hate to bring disappointing news, but every signal facing south is just as red. Excuse me. Is just as red as every signal facing north. So that does look like that's going to be the end of our train day. Reds to the north, reds to the south, and me with sneezes. There goes a guy carrying a pizza. There's the Cigar Time Lounge. So if you're a cigar fan, it's just a few blocks from where we were tonight. And for restaurants, again, my apologies, sneezes. Right here on our right for lunch, make plans for the filling station. It's right here at the end of town. You can sit outside and you can see both. Oh boy, whatever I got is a big whip. You can see the CSX track, and right there is the NS track. So, and for dinner, absolutely a must stop, Cyrus. C-Y-R-A-S. So, I'm going to finish tonight with another sneeze. I'm sorry. And we are now officially at the north end of Dalton. There's CSX track where they've now split, and it goes off to Tunnel Hill. Oh, my apologies. Whew, I got a whiff of something. So, thanks everybody. May you all stay safe. Watch over our first responders. Keep our military in your thoughts that protect our country. And to all of you, to all of your families, from Casey and I, thank you. God bless. Good night. Have a fantastic day tomorrow. And we'll see you back here Thursday under the stars, if not sooner. And thank you all tonight for helping with the John and Dylan, Cody, everybody. Thank you for all the power call outs and the train information. And here we go. Y'all have a good night. From Casey and I, thank you, thank you, thank you. See you soon. Goodbye, rail friends.